13. Tuloy po natin ang ating pag-himay sa chapter 13 of the book of First Corinthians. And this morning, I'd like to talk about the prominence of love. The prominence of love. Bakit po prominent? Dahil hindi lamang doon sa sinabi sa 13 na now abide that faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity. Hindi lamang yung dahilan, no? Isang dahilan pa na love is prominent is because even if you have the gift of eloquence, even if you have the gift of prophecy, of understanding all mysteries and all knowledge, you have the enough faith to move mountains. In the Bible, if there is no love, all those things are nothing. So you can see that love is the prominent thing. Okay, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, though I speak with the tongues of men. Actually, ito po ability to speak in different languages. At ito po yung isang very prized gift, much coveted gift dahil showy. Sabihin, hayag na hayag, kita ito na gift. Dahil, siyempre, maririnig ka, no? At makikita ang ability mo, so marami po nagko-covet. Kaya sabi ng chapter 12, verse 31, but covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet shew I unto you a more excellent way. And more excellent way is the way of love. So, though I speak with the tongues of men, ito po yung ability to speak in different languages, kahit pa language of angels yan. Although in the Bible, wala pa akong nabasa na angelic language. Pero na ba kayo nabasa? Kasi most of the time, when angels talk with men, anong language ang gamit ng angel? Pag ang angel nakikipag-communicate sa tao, anong language ang gamit ng angel? Ha? O di language ang kausap niya, para naintindihan siya kausap niya. Pero yung language per se ng mga angels, wala pa ako nabasa, no? Kahit yung Tekel Barsin, hindi ko alam kung may language ng angels yan because it was God himself who wrote that, no? So sabi ni Paul, he exaggerated, no? Even if you know angelic languages, if there is no love in your speaking, it is zero. And have the charity, I have become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. Sabi ng Apostle Paul, wala kang pinagkaiba doon sa mga pagans who in commemoration of Bacchus, kilala niyo ba si Bacchus? And another Asian god called si Belly, they would smash gongs and cymbals. Kasabay nun yung mga ecstatic gibberish words na kanilang sasabihin. Habang sinasabayan niya ng mga cymbals and gongs, sabi ng Apostle Paul, kung walang pag-ibig niya sa ginagawa niya, wala kang pinagkaiba dyan sa mga pagano who would honor Bacchus or Cybele. Wala ka nang pinagkaiba if there is no love in what you do. Verse 2, and though I have the gift of prophecy, and the gift of prophecy is one of the best gifts, because when you have the gift of prophecy, you're actually proclaiming the truth. You are proclaiming the word of God. Magandang gift ang gift of prophecy because you are proclaiming truth. But even in proclaiming truth, if there is no love involved, sabi ni Apostle Paul, you are nothing. It is nothing. And of all people, kung meron man po na dapat nagde-demonstrate ng love, it should be the preachers of God. Kung we can give without loving, we can also preach without loving. Diba? May sabihin na, you can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving. Ganon din po sa preaching, there can be angry preachers. There can be preachers who do not love the people to whom they preach, like in the case of Jonah. Diba? Natuwa pa si Jonah na nasa inyo mga taga-Nineveh. Diba? Nagtampo pa nga siya, sabi niya sana namatay na lang ako. Ito lang nga ba sinasabi ko I know, God, that you are compassionate. I know you will change your mind. Kaya nga ba ayaw ko na pumunta So, nag-preach pa rin siya. Pero sa kanyang pangangaral, wala talagang love involved dahil nung nagkaroon ng buhay yung kanyang preaching, lalo siya nagtampo sa Panginoon. Sabi niya, Panginoon, sinabi ko na nga, dapat pinatay ko na lang ako. Ano? So, his preaching resulted into something while the preacher is what? Is nothing. Yung kanyang preaching became something while the preacher himself was a nothing because there is no love in his preaching. Pwede ko mangyari yan, ano? And according to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 15, we need to be speaking the truth in love. We should be speaking the truth in love. We should have that desire of wanting to help, of wanting to edify, of wanting to be a blessing even in the course of our preaching. Speak the truth in love. Do not preach in an angry manner, or meron kang parang pinag-personal sa preaching, kundi ang desire po natin is to be a help and to be a blessing. Although the gift of prophecy is one of the most coveted gifts, maganda pong gift yan, because you will be proclaiming the truth of God, the truth of the Word of God. If there is no love in it, sabi ni Paul, it is nothing. So you could see in the first 3 verses, makikita natin dyan, ano ba yung mga, bakit nawawalan ng saysay, ang ating mga ginagawa. When there is no love involved. Let's continue. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, ano po ba difference ng mystery and knowledge? Mystery, primarily in the Bible, refers to the truth, to the things previously unknown, ano? When you say mystery in the Bible, these are things previously unknown to men. Especially in the Old Testament, mga bagay-bagay na hindi nahayag sa lumang tipan kahit sa mga propeta. Pero na-reveal pagdating ng New Testament. Yun po ang mga mystery. While knowledge, if you have all knowledge, meaning you have knowledge of anything that is knowable with regard to the created creation, lahat ng bagay about physics, you know things about geography, about geometry, about mathematics, about natural science, sabi ni Apostle Paul, even if you know all things that are knowable about this created world, or even if you know everything about the Creator, if there is no love in that knowledge, if there is no love in that understanding, yes, you have the understanding of God, and you have the understanding of His creation, but if there is no love in it, sabi ni Apostle Paul, it is also nothing. It is nothing. Makakapagpatas mo ng ulo ng tao yan, because, nasa Bible din yung di ba? Knowledge, puffeth up. Knowledge, puffeth up. Nagpapakos, ng pagpapalalo, minsan, ang kaalaman sa tao. Like in the case of Eve, nung sinabi ni Satan, kay Eve, you will become like God. Nakita ni Eve na parang makakapagpatalino. Alam niyo po, kung hindi spiritual yung knowledge na yan, if there is no love in that knowledge, that can cause pride, and that will cause downfall, and that is very destructive. So the Bible says, and fair, that with love, and though I have the gift of prophecy or of preaching and understand all mysteries and all knowledge of everything that is knowable about God's created universe, and though I have all faith, so that in your faith you can do things that are impossible, sabi nga ng Panginoon, if you have that kind of faith, even if it's just as small as a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain, move to this place, Of course, the Lord was exaggerating, dahil ang mga Oriental people, they are fond of what? They are fond of using what? Come on. Hyperbole. Itinulat ng Panginoon, in contrast, masyado mong napapansin ang buwing, nasa sa sarili mong mata, biga, So, yun po yung mga hyperbole, exaggeration. And then, so you have that faith, so that things that are impossible becomes possible because of your trustful prayer. But if there is no love involved in that, sabi ni Apostle Paul, it is something. So nasa na lahat ang eloquence, the ability to speak with the tongues of men and of angels, even if you have the gift of preaching or persuasion, and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. Verse 3, sabi ng verse 3, and though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, meaning love is more prominent than eloquence, love is more prominent than prophecy, love is more prominent than knowledge and faith, love is more prominent than benevolence, or even martyrdom, no? Nasabi sa verse 3, and though I bestow all my goods, ito pong Greek word na ginamit sa bestowing of goods, ano, it means to dole out in small quantities. It means to dole out in small quantities, meaning it is a systematic and long-term, ano? Long-term, systematic program of giving away your possessions. Sabi ng Apostle Paul, kahit na gawin mong systematic ang giving mo, unti-unti mong iubos lahat ng tinatangkilik mo sa kapwa mo. Napaka-benevolent mo na hanggang sa maghirap ka na. Magaya na nangyari kay si Mother Teresa, no? Kaya kinalimutan na niya lahat, kahit ang kanyang sarili. Ang iisip na lamang niya, yung mga taga-Calcutta, no? Pero sabi ng Bible, if there's no love involved in that practice, it is nothing. Okay? It is zero. Kahit po yung martyrdom, alam niyo po, nung araw, when persecution gets very tough, some Christians would take martyrdom as a way also to become famous. O sige, magpapamartir ako, pero behind the back of their mind, magiging sikat ako nito. Naalala ko noon yung interview kay Ninoy, sabi niya, I'm not afraid to go back to the Philippines. I'm not even afraid of Marcos. Because I believe he will not kill me. Because if he will kill me, I will become a martyr, and I know that Marcos do not want that. Marcos do not want me to become a martyr. So he will not kill me. And that's true, Hindi naman talaga siya nagpapatay, kundi sarili niya kamag-anak, baka tayo masensor, video ba ito? Baka mamay pahanting tayo. Kamag-anak din. So, even if you make yourself a martyr, but behind your desire to become a martyr, yung pagiging pump up mo rin, o maging sikat ka. So when sacrifice is motivated by self-interest or pride, it loses its spiritual value. So makapansin po natin ang first three verses focuses on the emptiness produced when love is absent, while the following verses, especially verses 4 and 5, ano nga po ito 4 and 5? Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil. Ito naman po mga kapatid, nagsasabi sa atin, what love is. It is the most comprehensive biblical description of the fullness of love. Parang si Apostle Paul, gumagamit ng prism. Ano ba nito ba yung prism? If you went to third year high school, parang third year yata ako ng money to dito. Yan po yung prism, It's a piece of glass na pyramidal, And here's your light. Ito po yung light mo. And this is your prism. Pagka pasok ng light dyan, ano lalabas? Ang tawag po ito, spectrum. Okay? Through prism, i-split ang different colors of light. Kaya nga mayroong rainbow dahil yung hamog, nasanggi ng ulan, na nandyan pa sa ere, parang nagsisilbing prism. Ganun din yung balon minsan, pag naglalaba tayo, di ba? Yung bubbles, parang prism yan. Kaya iba-iba kulay nitong bubbles. Kasi tumatagos doon yung liwanag ng araw at dinidivide niya yung mga colors na nasa sun, which is called the spectrum. And there are how many colors? Roy G. Bibb, ano? Yan. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Nalilo lang indigo, pero di wala ko ng kulay indigo. Yan. So parang ganito yan eh. Parang yung love ang pinadaan ni Apostle Paul sa prison. At ang pinadaan niya yung love sa prison, meron 15 rays. But actually, the purpose of Apostle Paul in giving us a description of love is not in itself to give us an analysis of love. It is not to give us a technical description of what love is. The actual purpose of Apostle Paul for giving us that is to tell us little by little what love is in order for us to be able to change our habits, para mabago po natin yung ating living habits, para mas ma-i-apply natin. Mas maunawaan po natin ang yaman ng salitang pag-ibig. Mahimay-himay natin ang pag-ibig, maintindihan natin kung anong pag-ibig, so that we can measure up ourselves, para masukat natin ang ating sarili, kung talagang naririyan na ba sa akin yung pag-ibig na yan, in order for me to adjust and change my living habit. Hindi lamang para magkaroon tayo ng analysis kung anong pag-ibig. Kaya nga, sabi ni Brother Jojo kayo mamaga, no, na ito pong description ng love in 1 Corinthians are all what? In Greek, they are all in their verb form. Unlike in the English, mostly sa English, pag describe ang love, mostly ang lalabas adjective. Ano? Pag sinabi na English na love is patient, in Greek it means love practices patience. When the English says love is kind, in Hebrew, it means love practices being kind. So parating in the active form or in the verb form. Okay? So, hindi para bigyan tayo ng technical description o i-instruct tayo kung anong pag-ibig, ma-instruct tayo, magkaroon ng analysis, kundi para mas mahimay-himay natin ang pag-ibig, kung ano ito, kung ano ang meaning, anong yaman meron dito, para ma-measure natin ang ating sarili kung nasa sa atin ba yan, at kung wala, tayo ang maghahabol. Tayo ang maghahabol dyan. And earlier, in the course of the study, we mentioned about the different kinds of love. Eros, Phileo, Estorge, and Agapao, or Agape, no? And we have said that Agape, or Agapao, is the superior. It is the most superior kind of love. It is unconditional, and it is sacrificial. At yung mga nababasa natin sa Bible na love your enemy, yung mga nababasa natin na love one another, yan po yun. That is the agape love. If you love me, keep my commandments. Let us not love in word, but in deed. So tayong umibig sa salita lamang, kundi sa gawa. Sabi ng Bible, if you love me, keep. If you love me, keep. Don't just say it, do it, show it, do it. Okay? So, binigyan po tayo and hindi na po natin matatakal lahat, Dahil napakahaba po niya, 15, yung mamayang hapon. Baka take up po tayo ng mga 2 o 3. Description of love. Okay? So the purpose of Paul is not to give a technical analysis of love, but to break it down into smaller pieces para mas easily understood and we can apply to ourselves. Kagaya rin po yan ng ibang teaching sa Bible. Hindi mo talaga lubos ang maunawaan ng salita ng Panginoon pag hindi mo ina-apply. Diba? Kahit saan naman, kahit nag-aaral, pag hindi mo yung objective, puro ka lang theory, di ba? Kailangan i-apply mo. It's actual practice. Turuan kayo na hindi pwedeng magdikit yung line 1, line 2 ng kuryente. In-apply mo sa bahay, pinagdikit mo, ay, sumabog. Di pala pwede. Eh, di ba? Baka sa wisdom mo, di ba? Dahil sinubukan mo. Naalala ko yung isang kapatiran, ayaw gumana yung yung kanyang plancha. Eh, nakakita siya ng 4 na linya ng kuryente sa loob ng plancha. Pinagbulbul na lang yung lahat. Kasama na lang to, siguro gagana na to. Pinagsama-sama yung 4 na wiring, hindi sumabog. Hindi niya naintindihan di ba? So, yung theory, kailangan may apply. Just like with the other teachings of the Bible, mas maunawaan po natin ang salita ng Panginoon kung ini-apply po natin. Yan ang sinasabi niya po sa po na himay-himay niya kung ano pag-ibig para mas maunawaan, masukat natin ang ating sarili yan sa standard ng Panginoon pagdating sa pag-ibig at mai-adjust natin ang ating sarili, habulin natin yan, at sikapin po natin na mabago ang ating living habits. So let's try to measure up ourselves with these characteristics of love. First of all, sabi dito, in verse 4, love, charity suffereth long. A simple word for suffereth long is what? Patient. Love is patient. Sabi ko nga, lahat po ng ginamit na Greek words dito are all in the verb form. So love practices being patient or long-suffering. Literally, it means long-tempered. And almost used exclusively to our relation with our fellow man. Not so much with patience with circumstances. Ang application itong patience, mga kapatid, almost, in all cases, at tinutukoy patience when it comes to dealing with people. Bihira na gamitin ito na patience in trials or patience in circumstances. Mas maraming pagkakagamit po ng patience is on dealing with people. So, tinuturo sa atin ng Panginoon, be patient when it comes into dealing with people. So, love, patience is the ability to be inconvenienced or taken advantage of by a person over and over again and yet not be upset or angry. Yan ang patient. Your ability to be taken advantage by a person. Kung maabuso ka, paulit-ulit. Ability mo na abusuhin na ng kapwa mo, paulit-ulit. Sabi nga ni Kristo, yan yung patient love is the ability of a person on how to take bad things upon himself, that although he has the ability to revenge, yet he would not revenge. Because love does not retaliate. Love does not retaliate. Hindi po nagre-retaliate ang love. At yan po ang opposite ng belief ng mga Greeks, because the Greek people, in Greek culture, they make hero of people who will not tolerate insult. Ang hero nila yung mga lumalaban. Did you know that Aristotle himself thought that one of the great Greek virtue is its ability to retaliate at the slightest offense? Do not take insult lightly. At ang mundo ngayon, mga kapatid, they tend to make hero of people who stand for their right. Ang hero, yung mga kayang tumayo, kayang lumaban, yan po ang hinihiro ngayon. At yun yung tinuturo ni Aristotle. Yan yung tinuturo ng araw, yan ang kanilang mga bayani ng araw. Yan ang tunay na lalaki. And they could see patient love as what? They look at patient love as a sign of weakness. Kahinaan yan. You are not worthy of nobility. You are not noble. Hindi ka noble na tao kasi nagpapaabuso ka. Pero ang teaching ng Panginoon na parating opposite sa paniniwala ng mundo. Sinasabi ng Biblia is vengeance is mine. Ano? They slap you in your face with the other side of your face. So, nasa sa atin po ba yan, mga kapatid? So, in the Greek world, self-sacrificing love is and unavenging patience were considered weakness and were unworthy of the noble man or a woman. Because to them, vengeance was a virtue, and the world has always tended to make heroes of those who fight back, who stand up for their welfare and rights above all else. Okay? So love is what? Love practices being patient. Not so much on circumstances, but more on being patient with people rather than circumstances. Love, patient love is the ability to be inconvenienced or taken advantage of by a person over and over again and yet not be upset or angry. Okay? Sabi ni Chrysostom, the early church father, it is a word which is used of a man who is wrong and who has it easily in his power to avenge himself but will never avenge himself. So love is not merely a sentimental emotion. Hindi lamang po ito emosyon na sentimental or sweet disposition that will come and go depending on the circumstances. So ang love, hindi ito sweet disposition na depende, magandang panahon, magandang pakiramdam ko. Mainit ang panahon, mainit ang ulo ko ngayon. Ganun, no? Hindi ho ganun ang love, no? Wala-wala, come and go. But it is a consistent, vigorous, and abiding principle of an earnest and humble desire to fulfill duty to love God and man. So patient love is a vigorous, consistent, abiding principle that influences God's elect to an earnest, humble desire to fulfill their duties to love God and man. So we can see that agape love is the highest and most intense form of love. So spiritual love is patient and long-suffering in dealing with others. It is not quick-tempered. It is not easily irritated by the actions and attitudes of others. Paano po mapoproduce yan? Yung pong love ng Panginoon, the love of God for us. Kaya kayong 1 Corinthians 3:8, pakicheck nga po yun. 1 Corinthians 3:8. We are changed into the same image from glory to glory. Pero ganun verse. We all look as looking to a glass, chapter makita. Are being changed into the same image from glory to glory. So meron ganung verse na 2 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 3:18. But we all with open face, beholding us in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as the Spirit of the Lord. So paano po mapoproduce yung love of God sa atin? By continually contemplating on the love of God for us. So tuwing ma-remind tayo kung paano ka minahal ng Panginoon, unti-unti mong ma-adapt yan eh. Unti-unti mong ma-adapt. So maganda po na we surround ourselves, We surround ourselves with doctrines, teachings about God, truths about God, of His love, of His patience. Hanggang sa yan, unti-unti rin natin ma-acquire o ma-adapt sa ating sarili. So the contemplation of God's love for us will produce love in us for others. So paratingin po ating iisipin. Para ma-produce ang patience sa atin, let's keep on meditating on God's patience on us. Paano naging patient ang Panginoon sa atin? Gato katindi ang patience ng Panginoon sa atin. So let's do the same. Kaya nga, even as God, who for Christ's sake, maganda ng ginawa ng Panginoon, let's do the same. Okay, tayo na tumayo. Ating magtapos sa ating panalangin. Salamat po, Ama, sa pagpapaalala sa amin ang mga bagay na ito. Tulungan niyo kami, Ama, na ito po i-apply sa aming mga buhay. At patuloy po, Ama, na maging pagpapala sa amin. Ano po, Ama, lalo po po namin maunawaan ang inyong mga salita, ang inyong mga katotohanan. At ito po, Ama, ay magsilbing gabay sa aming mga kilos, sa aming mga paniniwala, at sa aming mga pananaw. Tulungan po kami, Ama, na maging blessing sa isa't isa, lalo na po, Ama, sa mga wala pang pagkakilala sa Kanya. Kaya po, Ama, patuloy na mataas at mahayag sa aming kalagitnaan at walang lalangin sa mga Jesus. Mapupunan po tayo.